Hello everyone and welcome to these Zooms of Body. So I'm Suruchi Agarwal and I'm based out of Ahmedabad. I'm the past facilitator, and with me we have Miss Kavita Kapoor who would be taking this session. Hi Kavita.
Hi Suruchi.
Hi. She's an Access Consciousness Certified Facilitator, Maestro, and a 3-day body class facilitator. So we welcome her, and we are upcoming her body class in Ahmedabad on 23rd. So what would it take for this session to make you choose, and what invitation can we be together for this body class?
And thank you so much. And yes, and what will it take for bodies to zoom into them, and so that they can zoom out with a lot of ease, joy, glory. So yeah, that's what zoom on bodies. And today's topic is bodies and sex.
Yes. So what is it? Sex? Did I say sex?
Right. Okay. हो ऐसे बोलते हैं ना, अच्छे तुम अच्छे घर की लड़की नहीं हो सुरुचि, ऐसे बात नहीं करते हैं
एकदम अच्छे नहीं.
Everything that brings out, can we just join and create, please? And all your expectation, projection that you have कि क्या होने वाला है, क्या मिलेगा कि नहीं मिलेगा, and everything that brings out, can we just join and create it now? Right, wrong, good, bad, for client shows, boys and beyond. And that was a clearing statement, just in case you're not from Access. Access में बहुत सारे clearing statements है, tools है, सब कुछ है. And we're going to be talking about bodies and sex. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask, because sex is all about you and me. Okay, have you heard that song? And I was growing up, I used to hear this. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. So now that is what we're talking about, is about receiving. Sex in Access. Access. How cool would that be, when you call it Access? आप Access में आना चाहते हो, you know? Okay, for your projections with that. Okay, so Access is, the sex is all about receiving with your body, receiving with your being, and having no point of view about it and no judgment around it. और एक चीज मैं हर बार जो पूछती हूँ, आपको हिंदी पसंद है या अंग्रेजी पसंद है या दोनों का मिश्रण?
I'll say English.
वो इंग्लिश और मिश्रण एक ही बात हो जाती है, राइट? ओके, सो लेकिन पता है, मैंने the other day I was listening to this पाकिस्तानी वीडियो, उसमें पता है तुमको सेक्स को क्या बोलते हैं पाकिस्तानी में? नहीं पता है? You know how Muslims pronounce it? मुबाशरत. Okay, and that is not sex, that is copulation. आपने मुबाशरत किया.
Say it again.
मुबाशरत.
Say it again.
अरे मुबाशरत.
Okay.
Okay, so मुबाशरत का नाम सुन के आपको मन ही नहीं करेगा. फुल कपड़े पहन के वो लेडी समझा रही है कि आपको कैसे मुबाशरत करना चाहिए, you know? But anyway, वो जितनी बार मुबाशरत बोल रही थी, I was like, okay, it's falling apart, नहीं आ रहा है, ये दिमाग में सेट नहीं हो रहा है. So the whole thing is, जहां भी आपने ये तय किया है कि सेक्स का मतलब कॉप्युलेशन है. कॉप्युलेशन का मतलब होता है दो शरीर के भाग, चाहे वो कोई भी भाग हो, वो साथ आ जाए, वो कॉप्युलेशन कहते हैं, जिसका एक चित्र आपके दिमाग में बन जाता है. लेकिन ये वो सेक्स नहीं है जो हम बात कर रहे हैं. सेक्स जब हम एक्सेस के नजरिए से देखते हैं, उसका मतलब होता है टू रिसीव विद नो जजमेंट. ओके, जैसे आप you have you seen those puppies cuddle with each other, like, एक दूसरे के ऊपर लोट पोट कर रहे होते हैं? Have you ever done that with your bodies? When you were a kid, you were used to do that. And that is about receiving. Bodies को touch पसंद है, वो sexual.
It's about those even when women meet women friends and we hug each other.
I know.
And that is the sex, that is the willingness to receive. How with friends we talk and we are willing to receive whatever they say, even if they say something like, you're being mean to your husband or your sister-in-law or your mother-in-law. And that experience is sex, that willingness to receive and gift to each other.
Yeah,
and that is, most people don't get that. Yeah,
that they don't. And that is sexualness that we're talking about, that you're born with, that nobody can take it away from you. When you were a kid, you had so much of it. जितना छोटा बच्चा उतना वो सेक्सुअल होता है. और वो पैदा कहाँ से हुआ है यार? जिस चीज को हमने गलत या गंदा या बुरा या सप्रेस करके हटा दिया है. सप्रेशन एक तरीका है जिससे आप अपने आप को डोमिनेट करते हो, मैनिपुलेट करते हो, कंट्रोल करते हो. अगर वो ना हो तो आप एक सेक्सुअल बीइंग हो, उसमें गलत नहीं है. तो वो जो सेक्सुअलनेस की जो एक एनर्जी होती है, दैट यू बीइंग यू, and then you can receive everything and everyone, including money, including reality, including relationship, including whatever you are asking for. So when you're being you, that allows you to engage with every molecule around you to create a greater reality, and that is what creates a sexual energy. आप कहते हो ना, ओ उसको देख के मेरे को टर्न ऑन हो गया. नहीं, मतलब what if your body could be continuously on a turn on mode, and if you could be that energy in nature. जैसे नेचर है, नेचर का कोई पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू या जजमेंट नहीं है आपके बारे में, ना आपके शरीर के बारे में. Like you can receive from every molecule in nature, and that can contribute in creating a different world for you. जहां आप कंट्रोल करते हो वहां आप उसको perverted और ugly बना देते हो.
Kavita, what struck me right now is about people coming on Zoom and keeping their videos off. Like how much sex? It's not, you're not even willing to be seen. You're not even willing to be approached. You're not even willing to be like, I'm here. जब हम जाते हैं, झाड़ पशु पक्षी नंगे घूम रहे हैं. There's a scene I remember from PK जिसमें वो एक दिखाता है, कौवा है, वो टाई के साथ खड़ा होगा तो कैसा लगेगा. I know. We are not willing to be seen only. तुम सेक्स की बात कर रहे हो, यहाँ किसी को सेक्स नहीं चाहिए.
हम किसी शरीर को देखते हैं तो हम सिर्फ उसको, एंड सी कितना हश हश वे में लोग बात करते हैं, न्यूड बीचेस, न्यूड ये वो, लाइक, एंड यू कांट सी द पर्सन नेकेड, एंड यू हैव एम्बैरेसमेंट सीइंग योर ओन बॉडी. दूसरा तो बाद में देखेगा, पहले तो अपनी बॉडी को हम नहीं देखना चाहते. कितना जजमेंट है आपके अपने ही बॉडी में. और जब हम जैसे वो सेक्सुअलनेस को हम सप्रेस करते हैं, हमारी बॉडी में पेन्स, एक्स और डिजीजेस, प्रॉब्लम्स, वो सारी चीजें शुरू हो जाती हैं. आपको अंदाजा भी है कि हमारी शरीर को लस्ट पसंद है. लाइक योर बॉडी लव टू बी लस्टेड आफ्टर, योर बॉडी वुड लाइक टू बी सीन. एज अ चाइल्ड you had no problem, but now you do, and you want to hide it and cover it up, and then you say I want to be seen. लोग देखते नहीं है मुझे. Yeah, and then
this is very nice what you said कि as a small बच्चा we never had a problem, नंगे पुंगे घूम लेते थे. पर अभी
पता ही नहीं था, दूसरे को भी देखते थे, दूसरे के नहीं, मतलब if you're a girl and if somebody has a if you're a girl and somebody has a PP and you like ये क्या है, I want to see that. As a kid नहीं problem था. As an adult we had a problem and बच्चे को दूर करते थे कि नहीं ये मत करो. If you're like born as twins, you're like together, okay, you're together in the womb, you come out of you're together, लोट पोट कर रहे हो एक दूसरे पे. Suddenly that becomes, oh no, that's not okay, and we stop receiving because you make yourself wrong.
नहीं, और इतना रिसीव करते हैं, वो भी सोचना चाहिए ना. जब वो इतने ओपन होते हैं, उनके लिए सब कुछ आ जाता है ना. कोई भी अपना सब कुछ देने तैयार होता है उस बच्चे को.
Sex is about being alive. It is that fun level that you have with your bodies which you are not willing to have. दुनिया में आधी से ज्यादा problems clear हो जाए अगर हम हो जाए. Yes,
so, Kavita, tell us, how can we do that? Like, I mean, how can we open up ourselves to receiving to that level?
So the best part about access is, what I love about the processing part is, okay, first of all your judgments, decisions, conclusions, computations you have, या best juniors जो हैं आपके projections, expectations, separations, rejections and judgments you have about having sex or not having sex. Can you destroy and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, purple, line, shots, boys and girls, and push your barriers down. People receive ही नहीं करना है हमने. तो देख, मैंने लेना नहीं है, तेरे से तो लेना नहीं है. हमने दीवारें बना के रखी हुई है, तुमसे नहीं लेना, उससे नहीं लेना, ये गंदा है, ये गंदी है, okay, whatever that is, and all that judgment. वो अगर हम हटा देंगे ना, वो एक बादलों का जो कवर है वो जब निकल जाएगा, then you are you. And अब आप मांग सकते हो, because you can pull that energy to you, because वो energy से तो आप orgasm करके आए हो यार. Orgasm is the way of life. You are living because of that, and you have everywhere you have gone wrong, or you've been made wrong for being on this planet. Can you destroy and uncreate it now? Right, wrong, good, bad, purple, line, shots, boys and girls. And then going out in nature, what I feel is nature is something that can contribute to you in a way that you haven't ever imagined. हमारे पास लेकिन टाइम नहीं है ना घर से बाहर निकलने के लिए. बाहर कौन जाएगा, गर्मी बहुत है, पोल्यूशन बहुत है, कौन देगा, ओहो गंद है, shit, you know, it's so dirty. So who's going to receive from nature?
But there is one thing, nature itself doesn't have a point of view about the gun. मतलब I have lived in UK, I have lived here. वहाँ पे क्या झाड़ पत्ते, मतलब बारिश पड़ती रहती तो they are एकदम fresh. यहाँ पर इंडिया में they are a little muddy till the rains come. But we have a point of view about that. But the trees don't have a point of view about that. And they are receiving even the dust.
And can you imagine
having sex with the dust also.
So when we were kids, we were having sex with dust also.
Yeah.
हम अपने potty के साथ भी शायद वो कर रहे थे.
I just was waiting for that potty conversation, Kavita.
Because no, but I don't even know. मेरी माँ ने नहीं बताया कि मैंने potty के साथ खेला है, but मैंने अपने बच्चे को खेलता देखा है. So I'm like, oh, you know, ये potty में लोट-पोट कर रहा है, अपनी ही potty में, और हाथ लगा के ऐसे देखने जा रहा है. And तब I just hold him. I said नहीं, ये ज्यादा हो जाएगा. So I'm simply saying कि हम अपने के साथ लोटपोट नहीं कर रहे हैं, हम अपने को ही शायद छूने से भी कतरा रहे हैं, या हम अपने आप को, अपने बॉडी को ही महसूस भी नहीं करना चाहते. And then we say we are alive. It's just before this call I was doing a session on somebody, and that somebody was asking that, okay, I'm not feeling happy. I'm in a function, I'm not feeling happy. I said, is it yours? How much of it is even yours? What if your body is also telling you, hey body, मेरी सुन लो, मैं थोड़ा खुश नहीं हूँ, मेरी बात सुन लो. And you carrying that body 24/7, it's your best friend, and you're not listening to that body. What would you like to change? And what is that judgment that you have made sex is so serious? पता है इसके बारे में ऐसे बात नहीं करते हैं. It's a serious thing. And then you've forgotten how to laugh at the end of a session. Because laughter भी नहीं निकलता है. ये serious चीज है, पता है. It's like, you know, a lot of people do sex so that they can produce babies. That's all. That's it. That's all you're here for. And you can't do it for fun. Guess what? Welcome to Access. You are a humanoid, and humanoids ko hedonism pasand hai. Hedonism means what? Pleasure. And you're not willing to do that. You're not willing to give it to yourself. And pleasure could be anything. See, if you're being alive, if you're being you can receive from anything and everything. And money is just something that can flow to you. But तुमने अपने दरवाजे बंद करके रखे हुए हैं और तुम कह रहे हो पैसे नहीं आते हैं या रिलेशनशिप नहीं आता है. क्यों? क्योंकि तुम्हारे इतने सारे जजमेंट है कि मुझे इस तरह का इंसान चाहिए. जस्ट जैसे ही तुमने लिस्ट बनानी शुरू कर दी, दिस इज द काइंड ऑफ पर्सन आई वुड लाइक, you've killed it. Which means you're actually going into a massive judgment of what you can have and what you wouldn't. And then when you're saying I wouldn't have this, you'll create a wall or a barrier. And in that wall or a barrier, you're not going to let anything come in. So how much of that are you willing to change? And वो sense of fun and aliveness is what we're talking about sex. Because वो बात करते ही आप अपने आपस में दो जन बात कर सकते हो. But if you have to talk in an open forum, then it becomes, oh my God, no. Then why have you taken a body? फिर ख्याली पलाव यही सोचकर यही कर लेते सारी चीजें. When you're too much in the head, then also you can't receive, right? You're being a head tripper. What if you could just allow the body to be? And body की भी तो अपनी जरूरतें हैं. उसको तो तुम सुन ही नहीं रहे हो.
Kavita, you know, most people can't receive from the body tells everybody, but they can't receive because they are in this judgment called reality.
Yeah.
कि ये reality में ऐसा है. And मुझे ये लगता है, ये मेरा पर्सनल ओपिनियन है कि मैं भी ऐसी थी, और जैसे जैसे मैंने बॉडी क्लासेस अटेंड किए, मेरी वो जजमेंट्स हट गई, and I was willing to receive way beyond this reality.
So no, Mehak, and I would good you mention because जब मैंने अपनी पहली बॉडी क्लास अटेंड करी थी, तो I swear I was not in a position to touch myself. I hated anything or anyone, even including myself.
Sex so wrong. Even in inside the marriage, the sex was wrong. And I know that there are so many people, and I know there are many over here as couples who might be making certain sex or whatever sex wrong.
So no, so what happens is a lot of people who come for divorces, their issue is sex, and they make everything else an issue, but they will never talk about it.
Yeah, they will not talk about that main thing, that this is a problem here.
Yeah.
यहाँ पे ये गड़बड़ है.
You can't tell your partner that, okay, could you do this? Could you touch here? I think I can get sensation here. We're not going to talk about it because it makes you wrong. And gives them an image of you being a slut. इसको इतना कैसे आ रहा है?
नहीं,
ऐसे
एक वो
कैसे बात
है,
कर रही
पता
है?
है, sorry I'm cutting you, but lots of people, lots of women or lots of men have learnt about sex only from their parents. तो उनके
No,
parents के हिसाब
a
से जो
lot
sex
from
है,
porn. No. It is a lot from porn and Playboy magazines. I'm sorry, but yeah, a lot, and from parents, of course. Parents से हम judgment पर प्यार से उठा लेते
हाँ,
हैं.
वो वही मैं बोल रही थी, पॉर्न देख लेते हैं पर उससे सीखेंगे नहीं क्योंकि वो गलत है. पॉइंट
हाँ.
ऑफ व्यू जो सेक्स का है वो हम खाली अपने पेरेंट्स का उठाते हैं, उसका प्लेबॉय से और सबसे उठाते नहीं है कि वो
और
तो गलत है. और
उठाते भी कैसे हैं कि आप एक एनर्जी के बीइंग हो, ठीक है? ये नहीं कि आपको अपने पेरेंट्स को देखना है, आपको पता है, यू आर सो अवेयर एनर्जेटिकली, आपको सब समझ में आता है. ओके, मैंने कहाँ से उठाया था? मेरी मॉम से. आई एम अ वेरी लेट बॉर्न चाइल्ड. 42 की मेरी माँ थी, so they were typically like my grandparents. Okay, they almost like gave up, I think, and I could never have कोई. When I got into access age, then I realized, oh, मैं नॉर्मल तरीके से आई हूँ. ओके, मुझे नहीं लगता था कि मुझे लगता था मेरे को कहीं से उठा के लाए होंगे या ऊपर से
मेटाफिजिकल
भगवान ने
वर्ल्ड
भेजा
से
है. नहीं, भगवान ने भेजा है, भगवान ने भेजा है. ऐसी भी कोई चीज मेरे माँ बाप ने किया होगा? ओ गॉड, दैट वाज अ थिंग दैट आई वाज लाइक, दैट वाज अ बियॉन्ड फॉर मी कि ओ ऐसा हो ओ and everyone like, हाँ, your dad was 47, must be very rangeen or whatever and all that. Like, I started making fun of it much later, but that
पर मैं
time
एक
it was
एक
like
बात
a no
बोलूं
thing.
कविता, सुनो, ये हमारी जनरेशन का प्रॉब्लम है. Like your son and my son don't have that problem. My son and his friends, all of them know that our parents had sex. So this is a problem with our generation.
इट
All
इज.
of us.
सो अभी यहाँ पे मेरे को कोई हमारे बच्चों का जनरेशन का नहीं लग रहा है. सो आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट दैट
ये
जनरेशन
हमारे जनरेशन का इशू है
where
और
we were
हमें को ठीक
told,
करना है.
obviously. So हमें ये बताया गया था कि आप किस तरीके से आए हो, ऐसे पूछा ही नहीं था. And when I kept asking her कि एक और ले आओ, आपका पेट तो इतना मोटा है, you know, you can bring one more, it looks like you are pregnant, but my mother was fat only, she was not pregnant. So I didn't know what is the process, right? And when the process begins, you're like hushing it, shutting it down, that no, you're not supposed to talk about it. And where you're not supposed to talk, you make it perverted, you make it ugly, you make it obscene, you make it vulgar. Okay, if you have the courage and the vulnerability to talk about it, I think a lot can shift there. And it's not that when I say that go have sex so that you can increase your receiving it money, that तुम्हें लोग ढूंढ के अब मैं किसके साथ करूं, वैसा नहीं बोल रहे हैं. Again, coming to the point, what is sex or no sex reality is what you have decided you will receive and what you have decided that you wouldn't receive from people, and those are essentially judgments. If somebody is saying, oh wow, neck तो बड़ी sexy लग रही है, बड़ी hot लग रही है, and you're like, oh okay, where do I hide? कहाँ कोई मेरे को देखे नहीं, ऐसे ये sexy होता है. No, you know, people are going to have wrong notions about me, and then you're going to hide yourself. Okay, and if I'm going to flow that sexual energy to you, wow, sexy, hot body, you don't have to have that 36-28 वाला जो अभी भी वो चल रहा है कि नहीं मुझे नहीं पता, 36-24-36. That is not a hot body. Hot body is what you like. Your body is hot. It's amazing. Are you willing to acknowledge that you have a body सबसे पहले? उसके बाद then you can start enjoying that body. Have you ever gone in front of a mirror and seen yourself naked? If not, I urge you to do that. That's a home play for today, okay? And say, oh wow, I have a lovely body, rather than saying, oh देखो, मेरे को पता था ये यहाँ से ये प्रेगनेंसी पॉइंट निकला हुआ है, यहाँ से मेरे हिप थोड़े ज्यादा हो गए हैं, यहाँ से थोड़े बाजू लटक रही है, यहाँ देखो ये स्किन है, ये है, वो है. If you could not do that, I mean, if you kind of keep that aside, wow, ये मैंने create किया है ये body, ये मिट्टी का माधव मैं हूँ, like, you know, this is my clay, and then I have molded it in a way. Can I change it? Would I like to change it? Would I like to have fun with it? And if I don't like it, okay, fine. Body, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm in absolute gratitude to you, but I would like to change it. What can we do together? That's about receiving from your body, and that's about having sex with your body. And if you can't, you know, kind of engage and receive from your body, trust me, it'll be very difficult to receive it from anyone else. For the longest time, I lived with the reality where that sex is sinful. Really? And I had a bad financial reality. I was never in debt, thankfully, but I would get the money and it will go away. So it was always that kind of a thing, fight reality. I would like to have it, but I won't have it.
That is the metaphysical reality. That's what I
Yes,
was. Yeah, it's the way
right?
you have made sex is only for procreation, not for recreation. But actually, sex is your biggest recreation.
Sex is, yeah, it can be fun. Nobody ever told you that.
पर
And
सबसे मेन बात कविता आप लोग को नहीं बता रही है, जो सबसे मेन बात है कि ये जो हम सोचते हैं ना कि अभी हमने सुन लिया और इसके बाद ये ठीक हो जाएगा, ये नहीं होता है. इट्स
नहीं
सेम
होता.
एज एक वेजिटेरियन है, उसको पता है फिश में ओमेगा 3 है, फिश में ये है, पर वो खा नहीं पाता है क्योंकि उसकी जजमेंट्स होती है. और वो जो
Yeah.
जजमेंट्स होती है ना, वो जाती सिर्फ बॉडी क्लास में है, ट्रस्ट मी, और किधर नहीं जाती है. जब बॉडी
So
क्लास
बॉडी क्लास से
तब वो ड्रॉप होता है.
मेरे लिए मेरा तो वजन गया, मेरे मेंटल वजन गया कि मेरे को लगता था इमोशंस निकल गए या क्या हुआ. I was happier. I used to laugh more. I used to giggle more. I used to be more playful. कोई मेरे को आज पूछता है ना, ये how are you so playful? ये नाटक तो नहीं है. मैंने कहा नहीं, नाटक नहीं है. बहुत सारे hands on processes गए हैं इसके पीछे. While you're doing it and you're receiving it, when you're doing it on yourself, आपके स्ट्रेच मार्क्स निकल गए. मतलब एक चीज हो तो बताऊं, हजारों चीजें मिलती हैं आपको बॉडी क्लास के बाद. एंड जेंडर ऑन द अदर हैंड, जैसे अगर हम सेक्स के बारे में बात करें तो सेक्सुअलिटी में हम फंसे हुए हैं. Sex is not bad. Sex is that flowing energy, okay, that you have. You're walking tall like that. किसी इंसान को देखा है, उसकी कोई रणवीर सिंह को ले लेते हैं. He's not that great looking. I mean, to be honest, okay, नाक individually अगर देखो, but he's sexy as well because he's charismatic. He carries himself. He's so confident, and he's willing to receive all the judgment you have for him. Now that is when you're flowing energy, that confident energy. You find that insan is very beautiful or very good looking because of that energy. Jo wo ek energy hai, that is what sex is. That is what sexy panti is. Okay. And then gender, where have you locked up yourself? Oh, I'm a woman and I'm a man, and that becomes sexuality. There is a judgment that comes along with it. If you did not have to get stuck with that judgment, who would you be? You're born, you're told you're this, you're this, you're this. Today we have more than whatever 8 or 9 categories, which is LGBTQ. We're not just a man or a woman. Somebody says I'm a gay, I'm a lesbian, I'm a transgender, I'm a drag queen, I'm this, I'm that.
And there is asexual.
And asexual. There's pansexual.
ज्यादा लोग तो आज asexual बन गए हैं और मतलब हमको सेक्स करना ही नहीं है.
हाँ, okay, imagine. I am asex, okay. number one sexual, okay. Asexual. But yeah, these are all names and these are all categories that we've created. What if we could go beyond that? Who are we? Who are we truly? And are you going to push all your barriers down still further and receive this? Because this is something that you can create your reality and your money or everything. Because money ki baat karti hu isliye because sex and money go hand in hand is what I feel. Okay. If you are at a stage where you would like to choose somebody else to have sex with, you can ask a couple of questions that we have in Access. So that you are not clearing the garbage or the junk of the other person by being an empath and a sexual healer. You want to know something about it, go watch Gangubai Kathiawadi. What a movie. She's talking about sexual healing. उसका एंड का तो जो एक पूरा वो भाषण देती है, she's like another level.
I went to Scotland last year and I met this guy. Sorry, I'm interrupting you, but this is something which everyone should hear. And he had a small shack, which was like a takeaway shack. And my body just pulled me. 2 days, every day I would pass and my body would pull and I wouldn't go because I had to reach somewhere. One day I went inside and this amazing being, he literally taught me everything about what is bodies, what is sex. And he used to say that people are so sad and they think that copulation या sex करेंगे ना हम इस इंसान के साथ, वो अपने बारे में बता रहा था. I was listening कि अगर मैं इसके साथ सेक्स करूंगा मैं ठीक हो जाऊंगा. और वो बहुत लोगों को आता है. बहुत सारे हम यहाँ पे हीलर्स हैं, फैसिलिटेटर्स हैं, जो बहुत लोग आपके पास आके आपको बोलते हैं हमको आपके साथ सेक्स करना है क्योंकि उनको पता है कि आप में एक एनर्जी है जो उनको चाहिए. And then he said to me the most amazing thing. He said, but I've realized that after I have sex with them, I don't enjoy. And I actually now take them out for a drink, for a dance, for fun. And they really enjoy. And I enjoy too. And they feel happy because
that is flirtatious. That, that flirty energy, that is what sex is. That sexualness. that sexualness, you know, if you embody that, you embody your capacity of receiving. So Jigar is asking, what is too much sex? Jigar, you tell me, what is too much sex? Can you really have too much? Infinite being, ko too much ho sakta hai kabhi bhi. And everywhere people say you're too much, say thank you so much.
And how many people are you willing to have sex with, like, simultaneously, or
So when Madonna used to be on the stage singing, she was as if, you know, having sex with the mic and the people in the audience, and she's having sex with everyone. That is what I'm talking about, sex, where she's willing to receive it all, bring it on, and have no judgment and no barriers, and being you. She was so totally herself, and being present in that moment of receiving. That is what I'm talking about, sex. I wonder आपने लोग ने क्या क्या चित्र बना लिए होंगे अपने दिमाग में.
So reality both as sex is only procreation, it is not creativity. What would it take for us to realize that sex is more of a creative energy?
इस ये reality में sex is only penis and vagina.
Yeah. उसके आगे तो हम जा ही नहीं सकते.
उसके beyond जा नहीं सकते. उसके में अटके रहे.
इसके पीपी इसकी चिची है, you know, that kind of thing only. उसके आगे हम बढ़ नहीं सकते. This is something that we made wrong. Okay. So yeah, what will it take for us to go beyond that? So Mehak, please explain what you just said. Penis and vagina.
Penis and vagina? You want me to explain that? They are the female and the male genital organs.
हाँ, मतलब
and they are those parts. जब छोटे बच्चे होते हैं और हम हाथ लगाते हैं तो मम्मी बोलती है हाथ नहीं लगाना है. And ये सबसे बड़ा जजमेंट पैदा हो जाता है जो बॉडी क्लास में जाता है, तो बॉडी क्लास में जाना.
जैसे ये गलत चीज है, इसको ऐसे नहीं करते हैं, ये गलत चीज है. You know, that is what हम गलत करके उसको इतना गलत कर देते हैं कि फिर बैंड बजा के लोगों को कहते हैं आओ शादी करो, एंड शादी के बाद इट्स ओके. I mean,
शादी के बाद इट्स ओके नहीं होता है. I mean, I believe me, I have been in a marriage and I have in a divorce and after that another marriage. वो शादी के बाद जाने के बाद भी हमको वो चीची ही लगता है, क्योंकि वो जजमेंट जो चीज
बिकॉज वो बचपन का जजमेंट है.
वो जजमेंट जो होती है वो सेल्यूलर मेमोरी में जाके अटकी रहती है और हम नहीं ओपन कर पाते हैं. एंड आई एम अ रिलेशनशिप कोच एंड आई हैव सीन दिस इशू इन फकिंग एवरी रिलेशनशिप
including yourself, because you are rejecting yourself with that.
Yeah, तो तुम अपने आप को ही रिसीव नहीं कर पाते हो तो दूसरे अपने हस्बैंड या वाइफ को क्या रिसीव करोगे जब खुद को ही नहीं रिसीव कर पा रहे हो. मेरे अंदर ये चीची पार्ट है, मैं चीची हूँ तो फिर
So Darpan, what Mehak madam just said is हम मेल और फीमेल बॉडी एंड बॉडी ऑर्गन्स के आगे नहीं जा पाते हैं, तो हम बाकी चीजें उसके साथ कैसे रिसीव करेंगे. So for example, even if a man is working and he has a woman who is his boss, you may not be able to receive it because you're only seeing that boss as a woman, not as an infinite being. Okay, what can I receive here? वो रिसीविंग हमारी वहीं कट ऑफ हो जाती है जब हम उसको कैटेगराइज कर देते हैं कि ये है, ये वो है, एंड सो ये नहीं कर सकते, ये वो नहीं कर सकते. You know, like how we have categorized even blue and pink, how we categorize who you can hang out with. पता है फॉरेन कंट्री में अगर दो लड़कियां हाथ पकड़ के चल रही हैं इसका मतलब दे आर गेज. इंडिया में तो हम लटक रहे होते हैं एक दूसरे के ऊपर, कोई नहीं सोचता ऐसी बात. So I mean, I was in a girls' convent school, okay? So I was only supposed to hang out with women and belonging to a Punjabi family. So men के साथ तो मतलब तुम मतलब डेट ही कर रहे हो, फिर तो कुछ गलत ही हो रहा है, वो तो नहीं करना है. Boys can't come home. Yeah,
I want to share one thing. I have been writing a book on parenting, and I know most of the people, some of them might be having children. And I opened up one aspect about sexual orientation. This is LGBTQ.
Yeah.
And a large part of it, क्योंकि हम तो पैदा तो मेल फीमेल और ट्रांसजेंडर ही होते हैं, फिर ये लेस्बियन कहाँ से आ जाता है जिसमें नॉर्मल फीमेल है पर फीमेल से ही अट्रैक्टेड है, या नॉर्मल मेल है पर मेल से ही अट्रैक्टेड है. And when I researched that whole topic and understood it from my perspective and my knowing, I realized that it is the judgments of the parents which is causing children to pick up
choose something
orientation.
Yes.
So how much of judgment of sex and sexuality are we locking in that is causing such orientations to be birthed in this reality?
And how much of your
and how much we are like going
destroying your body
normal the natural way.
Natural way. And how much of your bodies are suffering because of that, because the topic being sex and bodies, body hai to wo hai, and your being is also there, of course. I'm not dissociating with that, but the whole thing is your body is the thing that is actually suffering the most, because you're suppressing everything that you actually are here to show or flaunt. जो फ्लर्ट एंड फ्लॉन्टिंग एनर्जी है वो हमारी कहीं ना कहीं बंद हो जा रही है, एंड देन वो बॉडी जो है हम कह रहे हैं बॉडी में प्रॉब्लम है, बॉडी में प्रॉब्लम है.
नहीं, वो क्या होता है, द थिंग दैट यू सेड इन द अर्लियर थिंग, दैट वी आर अट्रैक्टेड टू अ पर्टिकुलर एनर्जी, नॉट टू अ पर्टिकुलर, मतलब हम वो भले लड़की की बॉडी है या लड़के की बॉडी है, हम अट्रैक्ट हो रहे हैं उस सेक्सुअलनेस को, पर हम उसको उसमें अटक जाते हैं पीनस और वजाइना में, कि हम उसके साथ सेक्स.
गैरी की किताब है ना, गैरी ये सवाल करता है, वो हर बार इसका एग्जांपल भी देता है कि व्हेन ही आस्क्स हिज बॉडी वुड यू लाइक टू हैव सेक्स विद, सो सबसे पहले उसको
इसके साथ
उसको सबसे पहले बच्चा दिखाई देता है. He's like, okay, so you want me to be a pedophile? So anyway, थोड़ा और आगे जाता है तो उसको एक बुढ़िया की बॉडी, ओल्ड लेडी की बॉडी दिखती है. He's like, okay, now geriatrics, okay, like old lady, छोटा बच्चा, what are you telling me body? थोड़ा और आगे जाता है तो उसको एक बॉडी के एनर्जी दिखाता है गे. Now what is common in these energies is the gentle, caring, kind, nurturing energy that they have. Okay, so that's what the energy you're looking out for, your body is asking for. It's not what you think कि इसके पास इतना बैंक बैलेंस होगा ना तो ये ऐसे होगा, फिर मैं इसके साथ शादी करके फिर ये कर सकती हूँ. Oh yeah, this guy looks fine, or this woman looks fine. No, that's not that.
एक चीज कविता आप मिस कर गए उसमें, एक चीज बताऊं, वो जो बंदा है उसको अगर कोई बच्चे को लड़की है उसको सिर्फ लड़की में ही सेक्स दिखाई दे रहा है, मतलब उसको लड़कों के लिए एक जजमेंट है, इसलिए वो लड़कों के साथ नहीं कर पा रही है.
हाँ,
वो लड़कों को अपने यूनिवर्स से हटा चुकी है, तो वो जजमेंट कहाँ से हटाएंगे हम? वो जजमेंट हटाने के लिए तो सिर्फ एक ही, मतलब ये जो मुझे बॉडी क्लास
body class
is what releases the judgments that are stored in the body about all these things.
Typically bars भी तो एक बॉडी प्रोसेस है. आप बॉडी पे हाथ रख के उसको अंडू कर रहे हो वो सारी चीजें जो आपने
जजमेंट को हटा रहे हैं. हाँ,
और बॉडी क्लास में आने का पहला रास्ता भी वही है. तो पहले वो करते हैं, फिर धीरे फाउंडेशन में जाते हैं 4 दिन की, फिर उसके बाद बॉडी क्लास में आते हैं. क्योंकि इफ यू हैव नॉट मेड योरसेल्फ वैल्यूएबल अभी तक, टू बैड. वुड यू लाइक टू गिव इट अ सेकंड थॉट and ask that, okay, if I'm here on this, in this reality, on this planet, what am I not choosing? और खाना कौन खाता है? बॉडी खाती है या आप खाते हो? बॉडी खा रही है, राइट? बॉडी को तो हमने वैल्यू ही नहीं दिया, तो बॉडी को खाना दे नहीं रहे. और इन दिस केस आई वुड से सेक्स इज आल्सो लाइक खाना समटाइम्स, एंड नॉट व्हाट यू वांट टू गिव इट. कभी बॉडी की भी सुन लिया करो या पूछ लिया करो तुझे क्या चाहिए. हम उससे तो पूछते ही नहीं व्हाट काइंड ऑफ एनर्जी. और दूसरी चीज है, जब आप बॉडी के साथ लोगों की हीलिंग करना शुरू करते हो, बॉडी से तो पूछ लो, आर यू रेडी फॉर इट, वुड यू लाइक टू, एंड ऑल द इमोशनल फैट दैट यू काइंड ऑफ accumulate in your body, would you like to like kind of dissipate that energy and change your body and will not be too hard on yourself. कितने लोग हैं जो वो कंट्रोल करना चाहते हैं so that you can control that creative sexual energy so that you can have power over other people. Really, does that ever work? How frustrated and how cranky do you get with that? It never works. You're not able to create more if you look at it. No wonder Asaram Bapu went to jail, yaar. Because he said, ये मिलेगा मुझे और कहाँ से भी मिलेगा मैं, and he earned a lot of money. Okay, let's get that right here. So it's just that it's not through the right sources. So anyway, so what have you defined that body is, and what have you defined, what are your definitions of sex that you are not willing to let go, that if you would create amazing money flows and beautiful relationships? Everything that doesn't allow you to receive all of this with total ease, can you destroy and uncreate it now? Right, wrong, good, bad, purple line, shorts, boys and girls. ये सेक्स के टॉपिक में सन्नाटा ज्यादा हो जाता है, मैंने देखा है. क्योंकि एक तो सवाल होते नहीं है, ठीक है आपने अपने डब्बे बंद करके रखे हो, लेकिन पूछने की हिम्मत भी नहीं होती है, ना लिखने की हिम्मत होती है कि यार नाम तो आ ही जाएगा ना अगर पूछेंगे तो आई मीन अपना बता दो अगर पूछना नहीं है तो. सब सही चल रहा है आपके लाइफ में?
वही तो जजमेंट होता है जिसकी वजह से हम नहीं बोल पाते हैं, नहीं बोल पाते कि क्या हो रहा है.
So what is so funny about it that you're not able to laugh? And can you make, sex a funny thing? It is funny. Jokes तो बड़े मार लेते हैं, हैं? जोक्स पे, नॉन में जोक्स पे हंसी भी बड़ी आती है मेरे को। इतना मैंने शट डाउन किया हुआ था कि जोक भी समझाना पड़ता था मेरे को एक टाइम पे। फिर वो जोक की तो अब माँ बहन एक हो जाती है फिर उसके बाद। I'm like, अच्छा इसमें हंसने की क्या बात है। लेकिन I used to be that. I was, now come on, I was born to old parents, okay? Now these things were really bad, okay? You can't
Old
talk
sex,
about it.
old parents who were very willing to have sex. So stop calling them old.
But they stopped after I came. So imagine what a powerful person I was. मैंने उन दोनों को अलग कर दिया, right? So now no sex after I came. So how frustrated would that have been?
They couldn't handle you.
They couldn't. They really. I couldn't handle them either. So irrespective. So my point is that is where we kind of limit and we define it that ये हो नहीं पाएगा अभी. So Darshana is asking how to ask the body about sex. Body will tell you if you're willing to listen to your body. Darshana, just ask, and it's a muscle test. Sometimes you just have to just be present with your body and, hey, body, would you like to? It's not sex with somebody. Did you first engage in having sex with yourself first? Receive from yourself first. Body क्या कह रहा है? Body मांग रहा है?
नहीं कविता, आप नहीं बता रहे हो इनको, सच्चाई नहीं बता रहे हो। जब तक आप बॉडी क्लास नहीं करोगे आप बॉडी की सुनोगे ही नहीं, सच्ची बात
तो
है।
उसके लिए फाउंडेशन की जरूरत है।
नहीं बोल रही हूँ कि मैं प्रमोट करना चाहती हूँ कविता को, मुझे मेरा कोई वेस्टेड इंटरेस्ट नहीं है, पर मैंने 5 बॉडी क्लास अटेंड की और एवरी बॉडी क्लास में मेरी बॉडी मेरे से और ज्यादा बातें करने लगती है। एंड एवरीवन कीप्स आस्किंग कि यार ये बॉडी से कैसे बात करें।
हाँ, एंड यू स्टार्ट मेकिंग मोर मनी। वो जो साइलेंट विस्पर्स है वो लाउड होने शुरू हो जाते हैं। तुम्हें पता चलने लगता है कि ये घर पे नहीं जाना है या यहाँ जाना है। बॉडी आपको अपने आप लेके चली जाती है। आपकी आवाज इतनी, मतलब वो अवेयरनेस इतनी लेवल इंक्रीज हो जाती है। I mean, talk to Pradyuman is on this call, and I would like him to talk about his experience after a body class. These amazing experiences he has. And ये नहीं कि उन्होंने प्रोफेशन बनाया हुआ है, but जब भी उन्होंने किया है, there's so much that is shifted. Pradyuman, if you could say 2 words on body class.
Yes. मेरा बॉडी क्लास का दूसरा भी कविता के साथ था, मैंने किया था। तो आफ्टर बॉडी क्लास मेरा क्या था कि मैंने जब मेरे को जब मनी की जरूरत होती थी, क्रिएट करना था, तो मैं बॉडी को आस्क करके छोड़ देता था कि बॉडी अभी ये मैंने ये डील किया है, अभी इतना पैसा चाहिए। तो कहीं न कहीं से वो क्रिएट हो जाता है, पता नहीं।
हाँ.
और कभी भी सुबह निकलता हूँ तो बॉडी को बात करता हूँ, चलो अभी आज बॉडी कहाँ जाना है। तो जहाँ मेरी जरूरत है वहां मेरे को बॉडी ले जाती है, और वहां मेरे को मालूम नहीं, लेकिन मेरे से पहले वहां वो मेरा वेट कर रहे हैं और मेरी जरूरत वहां होती है। यानी बॉडी इतनी अवेयरनेस में आ जाती है बॉडी क्लास के बाद कि आपको बॉडी के साथ वॉकिंग टॉकिंग मेडिटेशन हो जाता है लाइव।
Yeah, it's so true. And that was so interesting to listen to his experience, that ये मतलब दिमाग नहीं लगाओ, बॉडी की सुन लो, ओके? वरना बिकॉज दिमाग से अगर चलोगे तो वो बॉडी आपका रिजेक्ट करता रहेगा, मतलब आपका दिमाग रिजेक्ट करता रहेगा, नहीं इसका नहीं सुनो, इसको नहीं पता,
लॉजिक माइंड आ जाता है।
Yeah. So Darpan is asking, madam, so does our sexual choices make sexual awareness yours, or is it vice versa? So no, it's your awareness that would make you get into your sexual choices. Unfortunately, we don't listen to those the subtle whispers of our body. So we make those choices and then we get the awareness, and that's also okay. And it doesn't matter as long as you're willing to choose. Choice करते हैं तो awareness आती है. Choice ही नहीं करोगे तो पता नहीं चलेगा कि क्या करना है. And there is no right or wrong choice. There is no good or bad choice. Choice is a choice. So Darshana is asking how to. Okay, we just addressed that. Oh, so somebody is writing. Hidden उसमें लिखा है, you know, I just realized I'm a virgin. I went into wrongness of it. Can you celebrate your virginity also? कोई तो होगा और रिबन खोलेगा उसका, जब भी खोलेगा. Can you have sex with yourself and not feel bad about it, यार? Enjoy yourself, enjoy your body. Where are you not willing to receive from your body?
There was one guy who came to some of my classes and foundation also,
Yeah.
and he was a virgin at 35. Okay. And he used to keep on telling me that, Mehak, why is it that I am like this? Why am I not choosing? I said to him that because you had to come to bars, foundation, and some more classes to know who is a perfect person to have sex with. Because if you go around having sex with like literally anyone, you will land up picking up their judgment. खुद की तो judgments है ही, उनके भी लेके आओगे अपने साथ. तो एटलीस्ट एक्नॉलेज दैट यू आर अवेयर कि मुझे सबके साथ नहीं करना है, किसी के साथ भी.
And how many lifetimes has that person damaged himself in relationships? सोचो कितनी awareness होगी कि ना ऐसे
मुझे
अतरू
और नहीं
पतरू के साथ
करना.
नहीं करना, अभी नहीं हो गया मेरा.
Don't go in wrongness. You are aware. Trust
Yeah.
yourself.
So Neha is asking how to self a body sex. You know, yeah, I mean, Ritesh is asking, is masturbation or self body or love? No, it's not about love. It's about receiving and giving to the body what it's asking for. And yes, masturbation is about you pleasuring yourself, and that's okay, right? So self love की कहानियां मेटाफिजिक्स में होती हैं, okay? यहाँ हम मेटाफिजिक्स की बातें नहीं कर रहे, हम कह रहे हैं हम खुद से कैसे रिसीव कर सकते हैं. So Darpan is asking, so madam, can you please guide a process how to attract great sexual relationship? Receive yourself. सबसे पहला relationship तुम्हारा खुद के साथ है. So are you willing to be you? Are you willing to, you know, receive from yourself first? उसके बाद आपको समझ में आएगा. And उसके लिए वही हम यहाँ access बेच नहीं रहे, हम सिर्फ invite कर रहे हैं कि आपको आना है, basic से शुरू करो. So Ruchi is here. There are many other facilitators who do bars classes. वही आपका first level जो है वो आपको महसूस हो जाएगा. Jigar, what are you writing? Can you just speak it out because ये नीचे क्यों नहीं जा रहा?
It was just a meme about that guy who was a virgin.
Oh, what was that like?
Saving himself for someone.
Saving himself for someone. हाँ वो तो फिर ribbon खोलने की बात है ना.
Knowing that this is not right for me. Knowing that कि ये यहाँ पर गड़बड़ होने वाली है, कुछ मिलने वाला नहीं है, सब देने ही वाले हैं हम.
क्योंकि आधे से ज्यादा जो इस कॉल पे है वो जानते हैं कि वो कितने बड़े गिवर है. हमें देने में बहुत अच्छा भी लगता है, तो हम दूसरे को इतना दे देते हैं कि हमको रिसीव करना नहीं आता है. और जब रिसीव नहीं करते हैं तो हमारे अंदर से जो कप है वो खाली हो जाता है. फिर हमारा चिड़चिड़ापन बाहर निकलता है. फिर हम उसको कहते हैं तू गलत है, तेरे को नहीं आता सही से, तो तुमने मांगा ही नहीं तो वो तुमको कैसे रिसीव होगा. So so जिगर तुम अपना एक पॉइंट बताओ, जब तुमने फर्स्ट टाइम बार्स किया था तब तुमको क्या रिसीविंग हुई थी, बताओ.
So I did bars for the first time on Feb 14th. It was a Valentine's Day.
ये रिसीविंग होती है.
And it was so much fun after that. I had so much ease. So I was doing vipassana earlier, और उसके बाद मुझे कभी vipassana करने की जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ी. This is the first of them. मतलब once in a year I used to go for vipassana, and after I did bars, it just blew my mind because each session of bars is equivalent to around like 200 hours of meditation we used to do in vipassana.
Wow.
So that was the most amazing thing. And the last body class changed so much for me that I can't express. I'm so much at ease with my body. I'm so much at ease with my capacities. Now I can use my capacities for my advantage. It's one of the greatest gift I received from this body class.
So what happens is जब body unlock करती है बहुत सारी चीजें, आपकी जो दबी हुई कैपेसिटीज है वो भी बाहर आ जाती है. आपको जो पता नहीं होता है वो चीजें भी बाहर आना शुरू हो जाती हैं. That is why we say ये प्रोसेसेस करना जरूरी होता है, कभी कभी हैंड्स ऑन. आधे से ज्यादा लोग जब आते हैं क्लासेस, ये मैं खुद पे कर सकती हूँ. अरे खुद से तो आप कर ही रहे हो. Why would you not want to receive from somebody? रखने दो ना किसी को अपना हाथ आपके ऊपर.
Masturbation or sex with someone?
You know. Yeah, but I don't know how many women actually get an orgasm, so they will say, "हाँ खुद ही ठीक है." You know, there was this movie, Last Stories, I think. उसमें they generally they're approaching a topic and saying that okay, women का नहीं होता है, so then use a whatever.
मैं एक बात बोलूं यहाँ पर, पता नहीं. So you know, क्यों नहीं होता है orgasm?
Because हम रिसीव नहीं कर रहे होते, हम बोलते नहीं, हम बताते
अपने आप से कनेक्टेड नहीं होते, हम अपने आप को ही रिसीव नहीं करते हैं. जब तक अपने आप से एक कनेक्शन नहीं बना लेंगे, एक रिसीविंग अपने आप को टोटली नहीं कर पाएंगे, तो आपका चाहे वो हस्बैंड हो, वाइफ हो, वो आपको रिसीव ही नहीं कर पाएगा. वो रिसीव ही नहीं करेगा तो आपको ऑर्गेजम कैसे देगा?
Exactly.
Having an orgasm is your own responsibility. It is not your partner's responsibility कि पार्टनर मुझे नहीं दे पाया. जब तक
आपकी बॉडी है, आप मांगो. आपकी बॉडी,
जब हम अपने साथ कनेक्टेड ही नहीं है तो फिर ऑर्गेजम कहाँ से मिलेगा?
या मैं बोल तो रही हूँ, जब मैंने 8 साल पहले, 9th year is here with access, फर्स्ट टाइम जब ये हुआ था तो मेरे कान लाल हो जाते थे और ये शब्द बोला नहीं जाता था, सेक्स मतलब बहुत गलत चीज थी. एंड फ्रॉम देयर to talking freely about it, I think body class has come a long way, and all the other classes also. I'm not saying कि बाकी classes नहीं है. So Karthikeyan is saying masturbation is negative. No, it is not. You just have to play with your body. It's about being playful with your body. When you were a kid and you were playing with your body and you just suddenly realize, oh, what just happened? Like, you know, something showed up and you're like, wow, that felt nice. And that's okay. So where are you feeling, you know, negative or wrong or bad about touching yourself and feeling good about it? And all that allows you to get abused because you're not enjoying your body. So everywhere you're creating abusive sex, can you destroy and uncreate it now? Right, wrong, good, bad, purple, line, shots, boys and girls. What if you could just, you know, eliminate that abuse and not abuse yourself and allow you to receive you from your body, with your body? And if you can elaborate on that, Karthikeyan, what do you really mean masturbation to galat baat hai or negative cheez hai?
I have something to say that how many of us are even willing to receive an orgasm? You know, we are not, and maybe this body class can change that. You know, that we may actually be able to, you know, receive orgasms. Even you are more present with your body after doing the body class. Even just touching your body, touching your face may feel like an orgasm. Orgasm is it is just every moment can be orgasmic with your
It's
body.
like when you're constantly turned on, that is the orgasm we're talking about. You don't have to be copulating for you to have it. Okay. So I'm telling you, Mirko's body, I had numbed myself so much that I couldn't feel anything. And I had made relationship wrong, I had made sex wrong, I had made marriage wrong, and I was not married till then. एक चाह थी कि कोई होना चाहिए और after access वो भी खत्म हो गई थी. I was like, I'm sufficient for myself. And then when I actually let it go, I started flowing. Because वो सारा abuse डब्बे में बंद कर देते हो तो कैसे कड़क हो जाता है. मुझे लोगों के hugs महसूस नहीं होते थे. And then thanks to Dr. Dane, he worked on me though. And something shifted. And I was like, wow, oh, ये hug भी receive हो सकता है. Oh, I can feel the melting of body in a hug. And that is what I'm calling is sex, is sexualness. You start receiving the other person with no judgment and no point of view. And that makes you feel lighter and lighter and lighter. And that today, when I look back and I'm like, wow, all that journey was worth it. It wasn't the money.
Person also feels received.
Yes.
The other person, when you are connected with yourself and you are receiving, the other person feels so good. He or she feels that I have been received.
Yes.
जो मेरा पार्टनर है वो मुझे अपने अंदर आने दे रहा है, मीन्स अंदर अपने हार्ट तक टच करने दे रहा है. अदरवाइज यू फील दैट देयर इज अ वॉल. एक तो जस्ट सेक्स कर रहे हैं पर हम कनेक्टेड नहीं है, वो इंटिमेसी फील ही नहीं होती है.
वो जो जजमेंट अगर निकल जाएगी तो आप हर चीज को रिसीव कर सकते हो. सो अगर मैं दर्पण का वो क्वेश्चन लूं कि ओके हाउ डू आई अट्रैक्ट सेक्सुअल लाइक हैप्पी तो बोला ही नहीं उसने, सेक्सुअल पार्टनर बोला है सिर्फ. सो वो तो जस्ट बी यू, जस्ट बी एज सेक्सी एज यू कैन बी, एंड देन यू विल इनवाइट पीपल कि वो लोग ऐसे मुड़ के देखेंगे. जितना आप अपने कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ चलते हैं, you know when you're getting ready for a party, you know people will turn their heads around, right? That is sexiness, that is sexualness, that's when you're being you. And उसको डब्बे में बंद करके अगर हम छुपा ना दे, then how much more can you receive from people? You would like to be seen. Now let's admit, देखना आप चाहते हो कि लोग आपको देखें, वरना आप सोशल मीडिया पे नहीं होते. सिंपल सी बात है. आपने स्माइल किया, खाना खाया, देखो मैं क्या खाना खा रही हूँ, क्यों दिखा रहे हो? पर नहीं रहो ना फिर उसके ऊपर. द वेरी फैक्ट आप हो वहां पे, you would like to be seen. Okay? And Karthikeyan is saying from metaphysical reality that masturbation is energy loss only and pleasure only. With good partner, masturbation is not really. Definitely, Karthikeyan. The second part of your statement, I will agree to a large extent that with a partner who is happy with you in the bed, you may not require masturbation. But masturbation in its own is not an energy loss. And if anywhere you were told or everywhere you were made wrong or any metaphysical thing that इसमें energy loss होता है, can you please just try and uncreate? And it is an interesting point of view. Because if you have this interesting point of view, then you can maintain it. We have no problem about it. But when it goes to everyone, then we would like to say, make your choices. It's okay. अगर आपको वो light लग रहा है, then be with it. I will not hear debate with that. नहीं, ये ऐसा ही है. No, it's your interesting point.
This is coming from a metaphysical point of view कि
Yes.
sexual energy को conserve करके उसको creative
Yes,
energy में
creative.
बनाओ.
So
where
sexual
have
energy
you
is
defined that you
creative.
have limited energy के इतनी energy है ये sexual में
Yes.
रहेगी या creative में? You are an energy being which is infinite.
And you can create. अरे my point is, आप वो sexual energy is creative energy. उसको as it is आप अगर आने दोगे या आप pull करके उसको use करोगे, you will be able to create way greater. You will have so much of energy as if you're on an adrenaline rush. कि आपको booster dose दिया हुआ है and you're like on a high, okay? But if you're saying, oh no, not from here, ये bad thing है और इसमें energy loss होता है, that's what you're going to create. It is a beautiful point of view that you have, and if it works for you, great. It may not work for others. I had this point of view, and I was into meditations and 3 hours meditations and not touching yourself, celibacy, not doing this, and my body was becoming fatter and fatter and fatter. I'd gone to XL size. I was unhappy. I was suppressing it. I was trying to control something that was uncontrollable. It didn't work for me. It didn't. And then Access showed up. Or maybe I invited Access in my life. And that changed everything. Darshana is asking, sex and money and energy work simultaneously. Sex is about receiving, Darshana. And money is also about receiving. So when we do money class, there's a lot of sex comes up. And when we're doing sex or relationship class, then money comes up. Yes, it's interconnected, is what I would say. It's both. It's about the energy that we're talking about here.
So I would say that there are judgments underneath all of them. When you bust those judgments, both explode.
Both explode to
Isn't
another
it?
level.
Everything
Yeah,
explodes,
absolutely.
not only sex and money, your body health. It's all the
Everything.
judgments underneath everything. ऊपर से sex दिख रहा है, money दिख रहा है, body दिख रही है, health दिख रहा है, business दिख रहा है, जो भी दिख रहा है ऊपर से दिख रहा है, नीचे सबके judgment ही बैठे हैं. Judgment हटा दो सब.
नहीं. ऊपर जजमेंट है, नीचे ये सारी चीजें हैं उसके. जजमेंट हटा दोगे तो ये ऊपर आ जाएगा. ये उल्टा है.
हाँ, उल्टा है.
तो जो भी है जजमेंट है तो ये है तो जजमेंट है. Karthikeyan is saying yes, both are connected. Thank you, Karthikeyan. But that's okay, Karthikeyan. We don't want to make you wrong. So if that works for you, great, keep it that way. And I can only bless you if you have a great partner. Cool, you don't need that. I know what you wrote. I'll not take that away from you.
If sex is all about gifting and receiving, you could be such a beautiful gift to your body, and you could receive. Your body could be such a beautiful gift to you, and this changes after the body class.
You first of all
receive your body. Your body is able to receive from you. इतना हम abuse करते हैं ना अपनी body को, and once you're in the body class, it's all changes. You're actually gifting to your body what it requires. True gift is something जो सामने वाले को चाहिए हम वो gift करेंगे. That is a true gift. And you gifting your body something that it requires, it's the true gift. It is what sex with body is.
So हम abuse कैसे करते हैं जिगर को पता है? मतलब झगड़ा किसी से हुआ है, खाना हम खाते नहीं है,
PhD लिखना पड़ेगा मुझे इस पे.
तंग हम बॉडी को कर रहे हैं कि अब तुमसे बात नहीं करनी, मैं खाना नहीं खाना है, मैंने ये नहीं करे, मर जाऊं तो अच्छा है, मैं जिंदा क्यों? We hurting our body. उससे किसी को कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा है कि तुम खाओ नहीं खाओ. भूख लगती है तो हम खा भी लेते हैं, उसके बाद वो बात अलग है. बट द होल थिंग इज हम सारा अत्याचार जो कर रहे हैं वो तो बॉडी के साथ ही कर रहे हैं ना. ऐसे
पता चलता है कि हाँ भूख लगी, सेक्स करने की जरूरत होती है तो पता नहीं चलता है.
हाँ,
मैम,
ट्रू इज दैट. हाँ जी
मैम, तो फिर ये जो फास्ट करते हैं बॉडी को भूखा रखते हैं, वो उसके बारे में कुछ बताएं.
वो तो मेटाफिजिकल रियलिटी बता रहा है ना आपको. ये करोगे आप कंट्रोल में रहेंगे, आप कंट्रोल करेंगे तो सारी चीजें वर्कआउट हो जाएंगी. आपकी कंट्रोल से कितना वर्कआउट हुआ है मुझे ये बताएं आपकी लाइफ में.
गुरुजी ने बोला था बॉडी इज द प्लेस ऑफ सिन.
हाँ, बॉडी आपका सबसे नश्वर चीज है, उसको विनाश ही करो उसका. दैट इज व्हाट वी आर टोल्ड, राइट? व्हेन आई वाज बोर्न आल्सो कि बॉडी की तो सुननी नहीं होती, ये बहुत गलत बात होती है. And Suruchi, I think you have to empty your cup in order to receive more, which is very true. कप तो हम लेकिन देखते ही नहीं, हम तो भरे हुए कप के साथ जा रहे हैं, बताओ क्या कर सकते हैं. पर ये विचार नहीं छोड़ने मैंने, ये मेरे गुरुजी ने कहा था. You know, तो हम कंट्रोल कर करके.
Don't do the body class. You may end up valuing your body and you'll start creating.
Body class, it's only for few people. It's not for all.
हर कोई आ भी नहीं सकता है बॉडी क्लास के लिए, यही होता है. मतलब हर कोई चूज ही नहीं कर सकता, हिम्मत नहीं हो, हिम्मत चाहिए होती है उसके लिए.
आप लोग को सीक्रेट नहीं बता रही, अगर आपकी बॉडी को आना होगा ना, बॉडी को बोलो पैसे बनाओ
और आओ.
कुछ नहीं करना है मेहनत, बट उसके लिए आपको पार्ट्स फाउंडेशन करना पड़ेगा. वो भी बॉडी को बोलो, बॉडी करवा देगी. बॉडी बहुत स्मार्ट है, उसको पता है क्या चाहिए. आपको कुछ नहीं करनी होती.
बॉडी इतना थैंक यू करेगी जिसकी हद नहीं. लॉट ऑफ स्पिरिचुअल मोडालिटीज बिलीव इन शटिंग ऑफ प्लेजर एंड ट्रांसेंडिंग. ट्रू, वेरी ट्रू, नीरा. I totally agree with what you're saying. Yes, because I've been through the metaphysical modalities. मैं हमेशा I only judge myself कि मैं गलत हूँ. Oh, I'm thinking wrong. Oh, ये तो विचार क्यों आ रहे हैं? आप एक सभा में बैठे.
And you know, they also have these processes where which are meant to kind of shut off the senses and, you know, go inward, and that whole journey actually just fucks you up, because then you are not receiving from your body at all.
Not at all.
You're just cut off completely.
True.
You know, in promise of some, I don't know what, nirvana or whatever. Some
future
bliss,
so future bliss. Somebody
Yeah.
had written a question. मैं इस वासना से मैं जितना मना करता हूँ और मेडिटेशन में बैठता हूँ, उतना ही और वासना के विचार आते हैं. मैं क्या करूँ प्रभु, you know, गुरुजी. एंड वहाँ गुरुजी फिर और बता रहे हो उसको कि क्या करने की जरूरत है तुमको. मत सोचो ये वो. Yes, जिगर.
I want to share an experience after this body class. So earlier I was driving a two-wheeler, an Activa, and after the body class, I have sold my Activa, and it has been 1 month that I'm traveling in a car, and the body is creating for it on its own, and I haven't taken a single two-wheeler or three-wheeler ride since then, and I'm always traveling in a car.
How does it get better than that? Yeah, that's what body. Ask the body. Body creates everything.
On a bike.
Karthikeyan is asking how to increase your sexual energy. Of course, body class does contribute. Okay, I'm not just saying because I want to talk about the body class, but also receiving, doing energy pulls, which of course foundation teaches you. If you do a lot of energy pulls, you can receive that energy from anyone, and by being you being you increase the sexualness that you be. And that increases your sexual energy, because बच्चे लोगों का filter नहीं होता है. बच्चे लोग वो होते हैं जो वो होते हैं. Okay, वो pretend नहीं कर रहे होते हैं. They are so, you feel like going them, holding them, cuddling them. Oh my God, so good. Now that is being highly sexual. You know, and then you make it wrong, you make them wrong. ऐसे नहीं पहनो, ये कपड़े नहीं पहनो. कपड़े से कुछ नहीं होता है. It is basically the energy that you can't handle. And then you make them wrong. So yeah, that's how you increase your sexual energy, by being you. Cool. Anything else? We just thought we'd talk about this.
Thank you for being such a wonderful gift.
Thank you for being you. Thank you for being you. Yes.
So tomorrow
I like to know
body class. Kavita,
No. Tomorrow is foundation. Next week is body class. 23rd in Ahmedabad. Ahmedabad. Ahmedabad Vastu ke liye.
So next week you have one in Ahmedabad and in May,
13 to 15
in
May.
Mumbai.
Yeah, 13 to 15 May we are doing it in Mumbai.
Yeah,
And don't attend. And I want to give a very nice secret. There were some people who came and told me that I want to do this body class. This was not now, it was earlier. And they're like, we don't have the money. I said, just ask your body to generate. And overnight, उनके जितने किसी के loans थे, किसी के कुछ थे, there are different stories for everybody. पर वो पैसा खुद आके खड़ा हो गया. They didn't have bookings. Flights were expensive. The extra money for the flights also came in. And, you know, they even traveled and went for the body classes. So trust me, guys, if you all are looking for choosing this is something that your body will create. These are things that your being is wishing to have. इसके लिए आपको मेहनत नहीं करनी होती है, मेहनत आपको करनी पड़ती है जहां पर आपके स्पेस में जजमेंट्स और लाइज होती है. दिस इज द ट्रूथ. इट विल कम टू यू इफ यू जस्ट चूज इट. So just
choose
and
a
the money will
foundation class, if not a body class, because foundation changes your foundational reality. तो यहाँ करो, बॉम्बे में करो, किसी के पास करो, ऑनलाइन करो. मोनिका जैन की कल एक है, हमारी यहाँ पर अहमदाबाद में है, live and online. Do whatever it takes, but get your body to these classes and you will see so much of ease coming into your world. And lot of joy and lot of
को
glory.
है.
इनकी 21st को है, बताओ. So
बहुत
there's so
सारी
much going
classes.
on. जिसकी चूज करनी है, it's about the energy you would like to receive. Yeah. So cool, awesome. Thank you so much.
So, Kavita, there is a question in the chat box. How different is the body class from foundation?
Okay, foundation gives you foundation of all the. It's like, you know, तुमने सारी चीजें कर ली है. It's like MBBS. सब topics के बारे में आपको पता चल जाता है. Body class becomes a specific body thing where only 3 days you're doing hands-on processes on the person that you're partnered with, and you ask questions and you kind of release that. Foundation has entity work. It has numbers, lot of energy work. There are 4 body processes in that as well, but 60 body processes in a body class. So that's the difference. Yes.
Okay, so I would like to share my experience of foundation with Kavita and body class with Kavita and RD sir.
Yes.
Okay, so first of all, foundation is my damn favorite. It has so many new things I love. I feel that मैं हर रोज फाउंडेशन करती रहूं, सीखती रहूं, इतना मस्त है. उसके बाद है बॉडी क्लास. उसका तो एक्सपीरियंस इतना जबरदस्त है that whenever I give processes to my clients, एक ही दिन में ठीक हो जाता है. लाइक छोटी सी लड़की को वॉमिटिंग के लिए इतने महीने से आ रही थी, मैंने बॉडी प्रोसेस किया, हट गई, कभी हुई नहीं उसके बाद. ऐसे बहुत सारे मस्त एक्सपीरियंसेस है लोगों के. So thank you so much universe, thank you body, thank you Kavita ma'am and all the beautiful access consciousness people जो मेरे लाइफ में आए. Thank you.
How does it get better than that? नेहा का हाथ ऊपर. नेहा, yes.
Yeah, can you explain me how पहले body class कर सकते हैं? Foundation is must first.
My foundation is must क्योंकि वो foundation ले करता है आपकी, ताकि आप वो receiving कर सकें वो जो 60 body processes की है. तो पहले फाउंडेशन करना जरूरी हो जाता है उसके लिए.
So what are the energy exchange in foundation and the body class? What both are that?
Foundation is 76,000 plus food cost, and there is body class which is 79,000 plus food cost.
So can you show me how the universe showed the magic? I want to do both.
Yes, there are some people who are literally choosing this. Okay, so you can choose both also. We can work it out. Suruchi, can you have Neha's number?
Yes. Neha, you can. You have my number.
We can talk about it and how we can. You're in Ahmedabad, right, Neha?
No, I'm in Mumbai just now, but I visited frequently in Mumbai.
So no, that is also okay. You know, you can do it online. Then, as I said, Mehak ki bhi class. I mean, you just have to do foundation. Mumbai ki body class is on 13th to 15th May. उससे पहले कभी भी कहीं भी किसी के साथ भी कर सकते हो आप.
Exactly.
Okay, thank you.
A simple way to create it is ask your body, do you wish to go to this class? Body, can you create the money, please? Can you help me with this class? That's it. You just start there and it will come. You have to make the choice. ये नहीं सोचना कि करूंगा तो करूंगा, नहीं करूंगा तो नहीं करूंगा, ठीक है, अभी करूंगा तो करूंगा, नहीं करूंगा तो तभी करूंगा. जब आप मांगोगे उसी वक्त वो सब क्रिएट हो जाता है.
और क्रिएट कैसे होता है नेहा? आपको कहीं से भी मिल सकता है. If you're married, you can get it from your husband, maybe your son, or maybe your parents, or you can make it out. And there are installment plans, of course, that we do.
लोगों के शेयर्स बढ़ जाते हैं, लोगों के ओल्ड लोन्स मिल जाते, कुछ भी हो जाता है. आपको खाली चॉइस करनी है कि मुझे ये चूज करना है. बस आपका मेन काम सिर्फ वो है. कुछ भी हो सकता है, कैसे भी आ सकता है पैसा.
तो जो फैसिलिटेटर आपको अपील करता है वो वहां पे आप मुंबई में देखें, और जहां भी देखें या ऑनलाइन करना है. तो एज आई सेड, कल हमारी यहाँ पे फाउंडेशन है लाइव एंड ऑनलाइन, एंड मोनिका जैन की भी है, वो उदयपुर से कर रही है. रिट्रीट. हाँ. एंड
Monica Jain is doing from Rishikesh starting tomorrow, and Udaipur we are doing from 29th.
Awesome. So yeah, so that is shifted, and Mehak is doing on 21st of this month, and our body class is
live
coming to
in
Mumbai. Sorry.
मैं कुर्ग में कर रही हूँ, मुंबई में नहीं कर रही हूँ, मुंबई में भी ऑनलाइन है, मैं कुर्ग में नहीं।
Okay, जो भी जहाँ भी कर रहा है, but 13th we are coming to Bombay, and then 21st we're going to 21st in Raipur. Yeah. So
13th, 14th, 15th body class in Mumbai. 13th, 14th, 15th May, Mumbai Andheri.
Yes, and 23rd, 24th, 25th Ahmedabad. And Raipur also हम जा रहे हैं उसके बाद 21st, 22nd, 23rd in Raipur.
So spread the message, share with people, share this recording with people once Kavita's team shares it, and invite them, let them join. And
Jigar is saying it's not about how it shows up, Neha. It shows up. You demand करोगे तो कैसे भी आना शुरू हो जाता है. आपको थोड़ी सी hint भी मिलती है कि यहाँ से आ सकते हैं. Okay, fine, let's put it. तो वो होना शुरू हो जाता है.
हमारी ये सिर्फ ask है कि there are more bodies which are more yummy.
मैंने पूरे 8 साल में मैंने सिर्फ एक बार FD तोड़ी है. Trust me, पैसे आ जाते हैं.
पैसे आ जाते हैं.
पैसे आ जाते हैं.
पैसे आ जाते हैं. पैसे हम जितने फैसिलिटेटर्स हैं जिन्होंने लाखों में डाला हुआ है उन सबके पैसे आए हैं.
मैंने गिनती भी नहीं की है. आ ही जाएंगे.
हाँ, आपके भी आ ही जाएंगे. It's not possible that the money doesn't come. If it's not coming, means you're not choosing.
Yeah, Malini, follow.
What I would add to this is, even if you run your bars, money shows up. You do a foundation, it doubles up.
True.
Do a body class and it becomes infinite.
Yes. How does it get better than this? That's it for now. Thank you so much, everyone. And
I would like to inform everybody over here that I am holding a class on 15th of April. I mean, just now, a bars class. If anybody is in Delhi and they are interested, they are most welcome to join in.
And Delhi class and Delhi body class is on 11th of June.
Yes.
How does it get even better than this?
Yeah.
So guys, finish off with your foundation and bars class before June.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kavita, for creating such a beautiful space over here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
to Suruchi.
Yeah, thank you so much for creating this.
Thank you to Suruchi. Yes.
Thank you.
And all the beautiful beings who have joined today. Thank you so much.
How much more consciousness
let's have more sex, yeah.
Let's have more sex, yeah. Consciousness छोड़ देते, sex ही कर लेते.
यही ठीक है. Joy